All right, guys, I wanted to start early. It's only 2:26 on the East Coast right now, but I wanted to start early because I don't really have an open schedule. So here's what we're looking at for today. Here, let me make this bigger because none of that, all of that is relevant. But we have this downward move last night into really a range. I think it was like a 12-point range. Yeah, 12-point range. So price is bouncing back and forth in this 12-point range. Towards the end, it had a slight downward bias. If you look at that, I don't know if you're thinking about it like from here. There was like a midline in there, so that's something you might be thinking about. When I came in, I saw something like this. I was trading the micro or mini ES or whatever it's called at the beginning, and I saw something like a double test at the bottom of the range. That's like a triple bottom with a double test of that level. So you definitely want to go long on something like that. Even though this looks like it has a downward bias, it just felt like, you can get a point off it, and it felt like it would fake a lot of people out. So it comes back to this like trend line. I didn't take this, but I noticed after here. Let me zoom in. This is a failed second entry long off of that trend line, and it would be the third touch. So that would be the confirmation right there. And that's kind of like a double top too. I really like that trade, and it gets a nice move down to the overnight lows again. But you don't get a good signal bar this time when it comes to those lows. And then over here, I say this is an aggressive move, but it looks none of these bars are dojis. And this is like the fifth time. This is the fifth time prices are coming back to that. Usually, this downward slow choppy move into this resistance, or I mean support, might mean that this support won't hold, but we got a spike into a channel for the rest of the day. So, and here we have this big move up and these lower, higher lows, but they don't look like good entries. Far away from the EMA, and you just don't know if prices are going to come back go back towards the overnight low, which is this faint line right here, and the overnight high was this faint line here. So prices anyway move into this spiking channel and touch the overnight highs, come down to the bottom of the channel, and they start slowly moving up. Now you do get a failed second entry short here, but the signal bar is no good. I don't know why I pulled the crosshairs on. Signal bar is no good. It's just a doji really. But prices keep slowly climbing up, and you get another second entry short from this low. First entry, second entry, and I like that. Prices are slowly moving up. It had the feel of a spike in channel. I was watching that live, so I marked that up. I wasn't taking any trades because I already had a few successful trades earlier, so I didn't take this, but I was watching it. And then the channel moves through the overnight highs, comes to the top of the channel, moves down. You get a second entry long off the trend line. The signal bar is no good, but if you're being aggressive, just put that right there. See, that's the thing. It does go right into the overnight high, but I don't know. This channel is working up. So anyway, we get this move into this range. Let me make this bigger, which is holding still. And I was, look at this, man. I'll talk about this move in a minute. But here we have this range. And I'm pretty sure, guys, by the way, prices are going to go up to this yesterday's close. That's what the target is right here. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Prices start ranging. I feel like I had something marked here. Okay, I would say this is an aggressive trade, but I like it. Okay. Price start ranging. They hit this level, move up, come back, hit that level, and bounce off the midline of the channel and the EMA. It's close to the bottom. It's aggressive because that would be like the midline of the channel, going into the midline of the channel, and it's also going into the top of the trend line. But looks like prices are ranging at this point, so that would have gotten you the point. So when prices break out, you know, Mack's always telling you to measure it. So you measure this, move it up, and look, if you put that line there, that's why I marked this trade right here. We have this breakout of the range. Yes, it is with trend. So that's another reason why this here is aggressive, but it's a failed breakout above the trend line. It's not a great signal bar by any means, but you know, these failed breakouts, I don't know, they just it just sometimes you just feel like it's gonna work, and sometimes you gotta follow your intuition. But you know, I wouldn't really suggest that. Even, I don't know, I would love to hear other people's opinion on that, but I just like that it's touching off this trend line. It closed just above this measured move up. But anyway, prices come back in. Of course, there was a failed breakout. And here's what you want to look for. This actually, I had this line right here. Signal bars around ranges. I really like these perfect signal bars when they close at the top of the entry point. So that's resistance right there. It's just a bad, or it's not a lower high. That's why you can't enter on this, or else I like those. I would take that. So prices just keep ranging, and this midline starts to hold, as you can see. Prices are just moving along that, and then you get this false breakout, or failed breakout, excuse me. So I didn't mark that, but actually I'm feeling like that's something I would consider right here. So that's a failed breakout. And then prices just, yeah, they bounce, come back here. Then we get this channel down, and you get this first failed second entry long, and it's also like a breakout pullback that bounces off this support that is now acting as resistance. It pushes it down. It might be looked at as aggressive. It's going into these overnight highs, so I don't know. It might be looked at as aggressive. Look, we're about to hit this target that I was referring to. Yep, it's about to hit that. Here, let me pause the video. My son's going crazy. Okay, so we talked about this failed second entry long breakout pullback, and that's another thing, guys. When you have two factors like that in your favor at the key entry points, I found that those are really the trades that work out most, is when you have multiple factors in your favor at the key entry point. Something to think about. So hold on, I want to click on the application. I want to talk about this area. So right now it's 235 right now. So it's a little bit before when Mack tells us to stop trading. So look at this huge move up, okay? And Mack's always saying when you get a leg up or down like that, you can expect another one. Well, as soon as I saw this leg up, I said, okay, let me measure the overnight range. And so that's what I did. I measured the space from the overnight low to the overnight high. I drew that line, moved it up here. It happens to be about the same area as yesterday's close, which is this faint line, orange dashed line. That's market geometry. Look at where prices bounced. Okay, I was looking at that, but I started the video. I had to get going on this video, so I didn't take this in the simulator. If I was watching, I would have put my stop above this bearish bar, because all the failed shorts who got filled in here would have to exit there. But maybe once I saw this bar, I might move my stop right there. But that's just something to think about. You know, these people went short below this, but you can expect another leg up. And we have this yesterday's close that we haven't hit yet. Okay? Look at that move, man. That's a great move. What is that, like a 5, 6, 7 point move? So that's something to keep in mind. I'm going to finish this video off in like 10 minutes if I see anything. So I think I already talked about this move. You get the leg up and you get this trap, all these trap shorts. But then we got, this other move up. This all looks like one leg to me. So we got this one leg up. Price came back to the EMA. You get a first entry, second entry short right here, but we're, trending up. We had this big leg up. So I wouldn't be opposed to putting an entry right here because I know shorts got trapped right there. But the thing is, this close, yesterday's close, looks like it's holding prices. So I probably would have entered here, gotten filled there. I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, but it wouldn't have filled yet. So what's that entry at? 68.50. It went up to 69.25. So you need 2 more ticks. But I do like that entry. It's just that it's going into the highs, so it's a little dangerous. So that'd be like a failed second entry short. And the second entry long, where would that be? Oh, that's first entry. So you're not getting a second entry long. This has made a new high. Yeah, so that's it for today though. I hope I analyzed a little more thoroughly today because I felt like the past couple of days I wasn't analyzing as thoroughly as I would have liked. But let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any feedback. And here's what we were looking at for today. Kind of like a range day. This was all the overnight range and it barely broke out. So I guess we got to move up. Okay? All right. I'll post the video tomorrow.